Hello everyone, this is Yaya Mandarin. Welcome to my 汉语拼音 course, Lesson 6. First, let's see what we are going to learn in this video today. In the previous lesson, we learned 9 compound vowels. Do you still remember how to read them? Let's do a quick review now. I, A, ow, O, ya, ye, wa, wo, yue. And when E or a syllable begins with E, U or a syllable begins with U, Ü or a syllable begins with Ü, they are written like this. Let's also read them together. I, ya, ye, wu, wa, wo, ü, yue. In this lesson, we will learn another 4 compound vowels. First one, yao. This complex vowel compound is produced by pronouncing the Chinese simple vowel E first, followed by the compound ao. Please read after me. Yao, yao, yao. Second one, yo. This complex vowel compound is produced by pronouncing the Chinese simple vowel E first, followed by the compound O. Please read after me. Yo, yo, yo. The third one, Y. This complex vowel compound is produced by pronouncing the Chinese simple vowel U first, followed by the compound I. Please read after me. Y, Y, Y. The fourth one, Wei. This complex vowel compound is produced by pronouncing the Chinese simple vowel U first, followed by the compound A. Please read after me. Wei, Wei, Wei. Let's read the 4 compound vowels one more time. Yao, yo, Y, Wei. Now I would like to introduce some spelling rules for you before we start to practice these 4 compound vowels in different tones. As we learned in Lesson 5, when a syllable begins with E, it's written by changing E into Y. So it's easy to know the written form of yao and yo will be yao and you when they are syllables by themselves. When a syllable begins with U, it's written by replacing U with W. So the compound vowels Y and Wei will be written as WAI and WEI when they are syllables by themselves. When compound vowels yo, wei go with the initial consonants, they are written as IU and UI respectively. You should drop the middle O and separately. For example, when yo goes with the initial consonant L, it should be written as liu, L-I-U, not L-I-O-U. When wei is after an initial consonant H, it should be written as hui, H-U-I, not H-U-E-I. 你学会了嗎？ So far, we have learned 13 compound vowels. We are going to learn how to mark the tone in a syllable today. As we all know, a tone mark is an indispensable part of Chinese pinyin. Tones are marked only on the vowels of each syllable, and never on the initial consonants. Never ever. So if there's only one vowel in a syllable, mark the tone above that vowel. For example, the simple vowel a in second tone, we can just place the tone above a. The simple vowel o in fourth tone, you can place the tone above o. And if there is a compound vowel in a syllable, tone marks adding should follow the priority sequence of a, o, e, i, u, ü. Remember the sequence: a, o, e, i, u, ü. That is, if a syllable contains an a and other vowels, place the tone mark on the top of a. For example, for syllables 爬, 花, 天, we can place the tone mark on the top of a as they contains an a. If there's no a, then place the tone mark on the top of o and so on. There are some syllables on the screen. Can you please try to place a tone mark on the correct vowel? You can pause now and try to do it by yourself. Okay, are you done? Let's check your answer. If we follow the priority sequence of a, o, e, i, u, ü, for 托, the tone mark is on the top of o. For 是, the tone mark is on the top of i. For 解, the tone mark is on the top of e. For 学, the tone mark is on the top of e as well. For 后, the tone mark is on the top of o. Are you correct? However, there's an exception for wei and you. We always place a tone mark above the last vowel. For example, for the syllables 对 and 流, first, they are written as dui and liu. We need to drop the middle vowel and o as we said before. And then place the correct tone mark above the last vowel, i and u separately. Now I would like to introduce some spelling rules for you before we start to practice these 9 compound vowels. In Lesson 1, we learned that a Chinese syllable usually consists of 3 elements: the initial consonant, the simple or compound vowel, and the tone. But some syllables can stand alone without initial consonants. For the simple vowels, a, o, e, r, When they are a syllable by itself, they are written without any changes. But when I, U, Ü are syllables by itself, they are written like this. Please remember, they are just written like this, but the sound won't change. This is a special spelling rule in Standard Chinese. When I itself is a syllable, it's written by adding Y before I. When a syllable begins with I, like ya, ye we learned today, they are written by changing I into Y. When U is a syllable by itself, it's written by adding W before U. When a syllable begins with U, for example, wa, wo, is written by replacing U with W. When Ü is a syllable by itself, it's written by adding Y before Ü and removing the two dots from Ü. When a syllable begins with Ü, like yue, it's written by placing a Y before Ü and removes the two dots from Ü. Let's read them together. I, ya, ye, u, wa, wo, ü, yue。你学会了吗？ That's all for today's lesson. See you next time.